Welcome to AI Daily Deep Dive, the podcast that brings you the top AI news researched and produced entirely by AI.
Entirely by AI, that's right.
Today, we're diving into some pretty groundbreaking stories about how AI is making its mark everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
From robots that can seemingly think on their feet to AI writing stories and even generating videos. Plus, we'll take a look at AI in healthcare and explore whether it's living up to the hype.
Right.
Get ready for some surprising insights.
It's fascinating to see how quickly AI is moving beyond the digital realm and starting to interact with us in the physical world.
Yeah.
These advancements are really blurring the lines between science fiction and reality.
Absolutely. Speaking of blurring lines, one story that really caught my attention is about Google's DeepMind and their new project, Gemini Robotics. They're claiming it's a major leap forward in bringing true intelligence to robots.
What's remarkable about Gemini Robotics is that it goes beyond simply programming robots with specific movements.
Yeah.
It's about equipping them with the ability to understand their environment and learn new tasks on the fly.
So are we talking about robots that can actually think for themselves?
While thinking might be a bit of a stretch, Gemini Robotics does enable robots to process information from multiple sources, what they see, what they hear, and their own physical actions, and use this information to make decisions in real time.
Wow.
It's all thanks to this advanced vision language action model they've developed.
Vision language action model. Can you break that down for me?
Sure. Imagine a robot that can not only see an object, but also understand what it is based on spoken or written descriptions.
Okay.
Then it can use this understanding to figure out how to interact with the object, whether it's picking it up, moving it, or even using it to perform a more complex task.
Yeah.
That's the power of this vision language action model. It connects perception, understanding, and action in a way that's never been done before.
That's pretty incredible. So they're basically giving robots a way to learn and adapt in a way that's similar to how humans do.
In a way, yes. And the potential applications are vast.
Like what?
Think about robots that can assist surgeons in the operating room, work alongside humans in factories, or even provide care for the elderly in their homes.
Those are some pretty big possibilities.
Yeah.
But with robots becoming this intelligent, what about safety?
Yeah.
I mean, we've all seen those sci-fi movies where robots turn against humans.
Right.
It's a bit unnerving to think that could become reality.
I understand your concern, and it's something Google DeepMind is acutely aware of.
Okay.
They're building in multiple layers of safety measures, including controllers that prevent unsafe actions and rules inspired by ASIMOV's laws of robotics.
Wow.
They're also developing a special dataset to test how robots behave in various real-world scenarios, ensuring they're not only intelligent, but also ethical and safe to interact with.
ASIMOV's laws, like from the science fiction books. That's pretty cool. So they're really trying to ensure these robots are both smart and responsible. Now let's shift gears and talk about another story that grabbed my attention. OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, has unveiled a new AI model that's making waves for its creative writing abilities.
It's really raising some thought-provoking questions about the nature of creativity and whether AI can truly be considered artistic.
Yeah.
Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, even shared a story written by this AI about AI and grief, and he was apparently blown away by how insightful and nuanced it was.
That's pretty mind-blowing. If an AI can write a story that evokes emotions and makes us think, does that mean it's capable of genuine creativity?
That's a question philosophers and AI researchers are still debating.
Yeah.
But what's undeniable is that this technology is blurring the lines between human creativity and machine-generated content.
And with AI learning from existing books and articles, it brings up the issue of copyright. Who owns the rights to the stories AI creates?
That's a very complex issue with no easy answers. On one hand, AI needs access to vast amounts of data to learn and improve.
Right.
But on the other hand, we need to protect the rights of authors and artists. It's a delicate balance that policymakers and industry leaders are grappling with right now.
It seems like every time AI takes a step forward, we're faced with a whole new set of ethical and legal dilemmas. While OpenAI is exploring the literary world, it appears Google is setting its sights on the realm of visuals with a secret project they call Toucan.
From what we've gathered, Toucan is an AI system that can generate short, high-quality videos based solely on text descriptions.
So if I were to type in a cat riding a unicorn through a rainbow field,
Yeah.
this AI could actually create a video of that.
That's the idea, and it's a pretty remarkable feat of AI engineering.
Wow.
It's not surprising that Google is diving headfirst into this space given the exploding popularity of video content.
Right.
Toucan could potentially be a game changer for content creators of all kinds.
But the million-dollar question is, will Google offer this technology for free, or will they charge a premium for this kind of creative power?
Given the computational resources required for video generation, it's highly unlikely they'll offer it for free. We're probably looking at subscription plans, pay-per-video options, or some other form of monetization.
Okay.
It's an exciting development, but it also raises questions about accessibility and whether this technology will be available to everyone or just those who can afford it.
It seems like every advancement in AI comes with its own set of trade-offs.
Right.
Now let's turn our attention to AI in healthcare, an area where expectations have been incredibly high.
There's been a lot of talk about AI revolutionizing healthcare, but a recent study has cast some doubt on whether it's living up to the hype.
This study found that AI systems used in hospitals to predict patient health issues aren't as accurate as we'd hoped. Is that right?
That's correct. The study revealed that these AI systems were only able to detect about 34% of critical injuries that could potentially lead to death.
Oh, wow.
It's a sobering statistic that raises serious concerns about how much we can rely on AI when it comes to life or death medical decisions.
That's a pretty startling finding. I guess it's a reminder that AI isn't a magic bullet for all our problems.
Exactly. The study authors pointed out that these AI systems are often trained solely on data without a deeper understanding of the nuances of medicine. They're good at spotting patterns, but they struggle when faced with complex or unusual medical situations.
So they're like medical students who've memorized textbooks but haven't actually had any hands-on experience in a hospital setting.
That's a good analogy. They might have theoretical knowledge, but they lack the real-world experience and intuition that human doctors possess. It seems we're still a long way from having AI doctors replacing human physicians entirely.
It sounds like AI still has a lot to learn when it comes to the complexities of healthcare. But surely it still has a role to play, right?
Absolutely. AI can still be a valuable tool for assisting doctors, analyzing data, and identifying potential risks. The key is to use it responsibly, recognizing its limitations and always having human oversight.
Well, that's a fascinating glimpse into the world of AI and how it's shaping various aspects of our lives. We've seen some incredible advancements, but also some cautionary tales that remind us to be mindful of the potential pitfalls.
It's clear that the AI revolution is well underway, and it's up to us to navigate its complexities and ensure it leads to a better future for everyone. But before we delve deeper into these topics, let's take a short break.
We'll be back in a moment with more insights and analysis from AI Daily Deep Dive. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to AI Daily Deep Dive. Before the break, we were discussing a study that raised some red flags about AI's accuracy in healthcare.
Yeah, it was pretty eye-opening to learn that those AI systems were missing a significant number of critical injuries.
The study authors highlighted a key issue. While these AI systems excel at pattern recognition in data, their lack of real-world medical understanding poses a significant challenge.
So it's like they have all the textbook knowledge, but none of the practical experience a human doctor would have.
Precisely. They can analyze data and identify trends, but they struggle to grasp the nuances and complexities of actual medical cases.
Right.
That's why the role of human physicians remains crucial. They bring a level of judgment, intuition, and experience that AI hasn't yet been able to replicate.
That makes sense. It seems we're still a ways off from AI doctors replacing human ones altogether. But does that mean AI has no place in healthcare?
Not at all. AI can still be an invaluable tool for supporting doctors. Think about tasks like analyzing large data sets, identifying potential risks, and assisting with diagnoses.
Yep.
The key is to use AI responsibly, acknowledging its current limitations and ensuring human oversight in critical decision-making.
So it's about finding the right balance between AI's capabilities and human expertise.
Exactly. Now let's switch gears and revisit the story about Google's secret AI video generator, Toucan.
The one that can supposedly create videos from just a simple text description.
That's right. Imagine being able to type in something like, a dog wearing a superhero cape flying over a city, and having a video of that scene appear instantly.
It sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie. It's amazing to think that this kind of technology could be just around the corner.
It truly is a testament to how rapidly AI is advancing. But while the potential of Toucan is exciting, there are some important questions to consider. For instance, how will Google choose to make this technology available?
That's a good point. Will it be accessible to everyone, or will there be limitations?
Considering the computational power needed to generate high-quality videos, it's unlikely Google will offer this service for free. They'll need to find ways to monetize it, whether through subscription plans, pay-per-video options, or some other model.
I suppose that makes sense from a business standpoint. But it does raise concerns about accessibility. Will this technology only be available to those who can afford it? Or will there be ways to ensure that everyone can benefit from its capabilities?
That's a crucial question, and one that applies to AI development in general. As these technologies become more powerful and potentially lucrative, we need to find ways to ensure they don't exacerbate existing inequalities. The goal should be to make AI accessible and beneficial to everyone, not just a select few.
It's a reminder that with every exciting advancement in AI comes a responsibility to consider its broader societal impact. Now, before we wrap up our deep dive, I want to circle back to Google's Gemini Robotics.
The AI system designed to bring true intelligence to robots in the physical world.
Exactly. We've discussed how these robots can learn, adapt, and perform complex tasks. But what are the real-world implications of this technology? How might it change the way we live and work?
The potential applications of Gemini robotics are vast. Imagine robots working alongside humans in factories, assisting with surgeries in hospitals, or even providing care for the elderly.
It's fascinating to think about the possibilities, but it also raises some concerns.
Of course. One of the biggest concerns is job displacement. As robots become more capable, will they eventually replace human workers in certain industries?
That's a valid point. It's something we need to carefully consider as we enter this new era of intelligent automation.
Absolutely. We need to find ways to ensure that the benefits of AI are shared widely and that everyone has the opportunity to thrive in this changing landscape.
It's a reminder that the advancements we're seeing in AI aren't just about technological progress. They're about shaping the future of our society and ensuring that future is equitable and beneficial for all.
Well said. Now I believe it's time to move on to the final part of our deep dive, where we'll wrap up our discussion and explore some concluding thoughts on the future of AI.
Sounds good to me. Let's take a moment to gather our thoughts. We'll be right back. Welcome back to AI Daily Deep Dive. We've explored some incredible advancements in AI today, from robots that can learn new tasks to AI systems that can write stories and generate videos.
It's been a whirlwind tour of the latest breakthroughs, and it's clear that AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's very much a part of our present, and its impact is only going to grow in the years to come.
Absolutely. And as we've discussed this, rapid progress comes with both immense potential and some serious challenges.
One of the key takeaways for me is the importance of responsible AI development. We need to be thoughtful about how we design and deploy these technologies, ensuring that they benefit society as a whole and don't create unintended consequences.
I think that's a crucial point. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of these advancements, but we can't lose sight of the ethical implications.
Exactly. We need to be asking ourselves tough questions. What are the potential risks of these technologies? How do we mitigate those risks? And how do we ensure that AI is used for good rather than for harm?
Those are questions that we as a society need to grapple with. And it's not just the responsibility of scientists and engineers. Policymakers, business leaders, and everyday citizens all have a role to play in shaping the future of AI.
I completely agree. We need to have open and honest conversations about the potential impact of AI on our lives, our work, and our world. And we need to find ways to ensure that these technologies are developed and used in a way that aligns with our values.
It's a tall order, but I think it's essential if we want to create a future where AI empowers us rather than diminishes us.
Well said. The future of AI is not predetermined. It's up to us to shape it, to guide its development, and to ensure that it serves humanity's best interests.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of AI, I want to leave our listeners with a final thought. The AI revolution is happening right now. It's not something that's going to happen in some distant future. It's happening all around us.
And it's up to each and every one of us to pay attention, to stay informed, and to participate in the conversation about how AI will shape our world.
That's a great point. We can't afford to be passive observers in this revolution. We need to engage with it critically, thoughtfully, and with a sense of responsibility.
We need to be informed about the potential benefits and risks of AI, and we need to be active participants in shaping the future we want to see.
Well said. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI. We hope you found it insightful, thought-provoking, and perhaps even a bit challenging.
As we've explored today, the world of AI is full of complexities and uncertainties. But it's also a world brimming with possibilities. And it's up to all of us to navigate this new frontier with wisdom, foresight, and a commitment to creating a better future for everyone.
And on that note, we'll bring this episode of AI Daily Deep Dive to a close. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged with the ever-evolving world of artificial intelligence.